All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the TRCBY show, and it's nighttime, and we want to do the crypto mining, right? So we are going to set our awesome Delta case off hanging from here, and hopefully it stays as good as it did last time. So we're just going to do something a little bit different as well too today. I found this old heatsink, right? And I took this off of it, but it had this heatsink here that I may want to try. So this is like an old school like heatsink that came with a probably like the first gen of the i7 series, right? So I'm just going to maybe put this on top of the plate somewhere, and maybe it'll help disperse the heat a little bit. I don't really know. I'm just gonna stick it back here somewhere, and carefully not to scratch or damage anything at all. Here you go, just lay you like that right there, so you're right next to the exhaust. So maybe a little bit, actually this way, closer to the Delta, so that way it'll blow into it. Maybe lift this up a little bit. Don't want it to be, maybe like that. Okay. All right. So strings, not the best idea. I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you want to, but this is just a really ridiculous project that I'm doing because I want to start doing some mining when I'm going to bed, right? Making some extra cash if I can. So yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure if that's gonna help at all or not, but you know what? That does have contact. It doesn't have like, the weight of it is the contact itself, because it's very flush in it here as is. So it's pretty straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna power this on, and it's gonna be loud. Like the Delta is just loud. Let's see. You will see how loud it is. I'm just gonna turn it on here, and hopefully I hooked it up right. Oh, look at that jumping. There you go. Look at that. That's ridiculous. It's pushing itself out, off, because that's like the power of the Delta, right? So what we're going to do is we'll log in to our computer over here. We're going to open up our nice hash right here. And also we're going to open up the sensor as well too, because we really just want to take a look for our right here, our junction memory, right? We want to keep that cool. We also want to open up MSI Afterburner, because we're still doing it at power 80, not touching anything else, just the power limit to 80, and we're going to start mining right here. We're going to see how well we do. So I'm going to do this a little bit, get this going. But yeah, it is like a vacuum cleaner, isn't it? It's ridiculous. So there you go. Okay. What we got so far? We got 106. Not too bad. 106. It's pulling at 232 power. Okay. Can you see that? 232 power. I think that's pretty good. Oh, now it's picking up. It's at 296, 106. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So it went down a clock, core clock, to 15. And it gained more power. And it's pretty much at 15 core clock. Alright, so we're at a steady 106 as is. Let's give it a few bits until like you know, the temp goes up a little bit, and then I'll swing over there. But first we're just gonna check out our hash rates and so forth. And that fan. That delta is ridiculous. That is ridiculously loud. So our power is 295. Okay. I feel like maybe I could lower it a little bit more even. So our hash rate's still 106. Okay. So our memory junction at the moment is 92. Alright. I wonder if that's actually really helping or not. Just tossing that in there with the delta. 94 now. I think last time we did this, it was at it stayed at 96. That was the max. And we just reached 96 now. And it went to 94. So overnight last time we did it at you know, 96, and I thought that was pretty good. Okay, let's go into here. Memory junction's 96. We'll open up our little nice hash website as well too. Still 96. Alright. And we are mining at, yeah, like 105, 106. Pretty much like what it's staying here. So there you go. 102, 106, 105. What is the projected pay? So our total power, the website's saying 296. Right, we got 295 here. It's close enough. Pretty much it. And the temperature, ooh, it went up to 98. Ooh, 96. The highest so far is 98. Okay, so maybe that little thing doesn't help at all. Maybe it's preventing heat instead of transferring heat. But it does get hot, which is very interesting. And it's mostly blowing right here. It's not really blowing so much over here. Unless I do like this. Whoa, it went down to 92. Whoa, whoa. Just moving it at a different angle kind of helped a little bit right away. It's just blowing on it a little bit more. Okay. I can't keep my finger there though, but if I did it like this. Whoa, 86. That was a pretty good spot. If I could keep it like this, that was very interesting. Just wiggling it around. Look at that. 88, 92. I think I need to play with the fan position a little bit more. And then I will, I'll get back to you guys. Hold on a second here. Alright, so after playing around with a different position of the fan, I decided to, like, you know, leave it down like this at the moment, blowing into here, maybe like underneath the back plate, and so that way the air flows inside the back plate, right? It goes up and in there, and I'm leaving this guy over here because I think, and it's still transferring heat. You could definitely feel that heat is being transferred up here, and these fins will hopefully disperse some of that heat from that back plate over there. So that would be nice. So, and check this out. We're down to 96. We got up to 102 when I was just trying to push it directly like last time into it. Maybe just the angle wasn't working just right, but coming down at this particular angle, going into the back plate of the GPU here, the 3060 or 3090, that seems to be working pretty well. So check that out. We're at 96, and I think that's a really good improvement from 102. That's like, you know, we just dropped 6 degrees Celsius, just dropping it down at this particular angle and pushing it into the back plate. And I'm guessing that's where the RAMs are, right? So the back plate in there needs to be cool, and I think doing this definitely helps out. I don't know if this guy helps in any way, but I don't think it could hurt, because one, it's definitely transferring heat. I could feel it. It is getting warmer, and air is actually blowing right into it and cooling that part right there too. So, you know, thermodynamics in a sense. So if the base is hot, it's like a skillet, right? The transfer of heat going upwards, so it's losing some heat at the bottom, transferring up to the top, and that's what we kind of want to do. And I think that's what I'm waiting for as well too, is those shipments of those I guess heat sinks, those fins that I'll put at the back of the back plate along with thermal tape. And I think I need to order smaller ones as well too, because I need something about, like, you know, 20 millimeter or less. 15 millimeter, maybe too small, but that's about like a 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch or something like that, right? So that's the clearance that I need, and it's probably about like 5 or 6 inches long is what I need. Maybe like a 60 or 90 millimeter just to cover the entire back plate and just have this delta blow on it. And so as I've been talking here, we're still at 96, and that is a very comfortable mining temperature, I would think. At least I think so, because 96, still doing the hash rate of 105. I'm liking it still. And then again, we're gonna leave this on overnight, and then we're just going to check it out tomorrow morning and see what happens. And again, this is the weekend. Maybe I'll wake up a little bit earlier because I don't want anybody else messing with this open case. But 96 isn't too bad, and we're gonna leave it at that. And we're still gonna leave this this heatsink over here from a CPU. Dude, I could feel the heat transferring. I think that's awesome. And there's no thermal tape, and it's just kind of like flushed against that right there, the back plate. So I think that's nice. So what if we moved it a little bit over here? Does that matter? Yes, no, maybe so. I just moved it a little bit. Maybe. It looks a little bit more flushed in there. We're still at 96. We're still doing 100 and some change, 107 now mega hash. We're pulling 295. I think I could definitely drop the voltage down more, because I don't think I need that much voltage to keep what we're currently doing now. But 80 is what I'm pretty good with right now. So we're still doing at 96. What if I dropped it by 5? Let's give it a try. Let's do like 75%. Let's see if we hopefully it doesn't crash. Save. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, it went down to 94 just now. 94. Okay. We did get one rejection. Okay. Alright, but let's take a look at how much we'll do. Ooh, okay. The power draw is now 277 at 104. Again, we're not changing anything else except for the power, and the fan's still at 100%. 75% power, 92% in the heat in the VRAM. I like that a lot better. 90 now? Ooh, 90, 92. that I can live with. Getting about 100 still, 100 mega hash. And yeah, so the actual profitability is about 6.6 in a 24-hour period. You could do the math on that as well too if you like. So that's the answer right there. I think someone else was asking, what do you get in like a 4-hour session? Well, divide that by 24 hours, and that's how much you're getting, right? So 616 at the moment, divide by 24. Okay, so we still got 103, 75% power. I like 90 a lot better. I'm much more comfortable with 90. I like how the fan is blowing inside, underneath the plate. I think this guy is doing a pretty good job because I still feel heat coming from it, so it's warm. I wouldn't say it's like hot where you could cook like an egg on it, but it's definitely warm, but it's not uncomfortably warm. Still at 104, so I think that's it. We're gonna call it a wrap. We're gonna check up on the temp. Let's do a quick reset, right? We'll do a reset here, then we're gonna see the highest and the lowest overnight. So we're at 90 right now. The average, of course, is 90, and the min has been 88. Ooh, hey, the moment I did that, and we're still at over 100 mega hash. So let's go ahead and we'll wrap it up. I'll follow up on yeah, in the morning. And there you go. Rope, colorful rope, and a Delta fan that is extremely loud. It is ridiculous. So I hope all is well. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace. Alright, so it is morning time. Let's turn it on, the monitor. Let's see where we are at. Ooh, 86, 88. The highest that it got up was a 90. We are still at, ooh, hey now, 118 mega hash. That's pretty good. We did this. Minus 150, minus 50. Power limit 75. 100% fan. I think that's pretty good. That's not too bad. For mining, let's take a look at our history here. So our payout, let's go to the 19th, was 24, 60, 41. Don't really know what that equates to, but we have about $16, and we have about $53 a week, about $227 a month, about $2,077 a year going at this particular rate. So yeah, that is it. So I'm gonna just turn it off, and yeah, hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day, and peace.